Hello, Facebook. Oh, still had my headphones in, so you probably didn't hear me until just now. It's Friday afternoon. I feel like hopping on live. I just finished a virtual VIP day with one of my beautiful one-on-one clients, and that's something I do with people when they sign up and they pay in full, which people seem to love to do with me. Don't know how that happened. Just kidding. I do. I designed it that way. But I just finished that and I was just like feeling so good about this week and lots of aha moments coming through. And I'm not wearing makeup right now, and part of me was like, oh, I don't want to go live without makeup on. And then I was like, stop, Rebecca, just stop. Just show up with the genius. So anyway, I'm sitting here at the Wing, which is an all-women's co-working space in DC. And I'm just feeling really grateful and really just, I don't know, thinking about the last few months and all that I've learned and all the places I've grown. I'm really excited. I'm starting a weekly live stream show every Monday called Feel Good Marketing Mondays. So be sure to tune in Monday night at 7 for that. This is just sort of like an off-the-cuff riff, if you will. But I really felt called to ask you guys, if you were your ideal client, would you hire yourself? Like, truly answer this question. And if the answer is no, then that's something to look at, right? Like, that's something to focus on and something to work on, so you get to a place where you truly would hire yourself. And so just after this VIP day, I was like, oh my God, like, I would hire myself in a heartbeat. Like, I'm so present with my clients. I'm so strategic. I really care. I'm super involved. I was just like, that's why people keep hiring me, because like I'm in the vibration of there's no doubt in my field that it's like worth it times 10 to work with me. And I want you guys to get to that place. And if you're not in that place, to really figure out what is it that's like blocking you from really having that be the case, and really like fully, deeply from the depths of your being, owning the value of what you do, owning the value that you bring and the value that you provide to people. Does that make sense? Hi, Leah. So I just really encourage that. And yeah, what else do I feel called to share? Another thing I feel called to share. Most of you are working too hard. And I include myself in that. But like the vast majority of people that I talk to, like somewhere along the line just got it in their head that you have to work really hard for money. And I just feel like we're entering into a new time, into this 5D place where that is simply no longer accurate. And that thought and that framework actually really can hold us back, right? It can really deplete us. It can really have us like not operating at our peak. And so I want to just ask you, like, there are some signs of this, right? So one sign is that you have a ton of low priced programs, but you really struggle to fill your premium price programs. Another sign of this is that you regularly get sick or burnt out. Another sign of this is that you feel like you're making just enough money, but you're never ahead. You never feel like your cup is overflowing, right? So these are all signs that you believe you have to work really hard to make money. And the funny thing that happens is that once you start to disrupt that belief, you start attracting proof of the opposite. Like, people start to just like pay in full out of nowhere. Also, sidebar, I don't believe in out of nowhere. Nothing is out of nowhere. This universe is like very precise and very specific. But yeah, I don't know. I just really felt called to come on here and just give you guys that little wisdom drop. And you have all those signs. Yeah, so we should probably get on a call and talk about that, just saying. But yeah, if that's you, I just want you to realize like your life can be better. Like, you can give yourself a raise and you can give yourself more time off. So many of us are in this like employee mindset where it's like your wellness and the amount of money you make like is dictated by someone else, but we don't realize like we're the CEO. If you want a raise, you get to actually decide that. You get to give it to yourself. You want more vacation time? Give it to your fucking self. You want to work less hard, stop doing a million tiny little programs and raise your rates, get behind those rates 100%, and say no to anything that's not in alignment. Like, hold your worth. Like, don't lower your worth based on what you think you can have. Literally exit that scarcity paradigm. And obviously there's a lot of different ways to do this, but like, if you like, I guess what I really want to tell you is that like, you are the one creating that. And of course there's systemic stuff. And of course there's 1,000,010 reasons why we can get trapped in that cycle. But like, you hold the keys to your own liberation. You hold the keys to your own open, flowy schedule and overflowing bank account. Like, that's on you. And part of that is doing uncomfortable work to like decide what you want, decide what you're worth, decide what you want to earn, and then don't accept anything less. Like, it's actually not rocket science. There are people who have way less brain power than you doing this. You don't need to be smarter. You definitely don't need to work harder. None of you need to work harder. That's not the game. It's not the game. It's not about working harder. That's not what's going to get you to the next level. It's going to be holding your worth and not crumpling or giving in or settling or compromising in all these little and big ways. The less you compromise and the more you hold your worth and are willing to walk away from situations that are not a match to your highest desire, the faster the universe will just be like, oh, that bitch. Okay, I'll send her more. So I just felt like dropping that. If you feel like you need to be in this energy, I highly suggest that you reach out to me. I'm thinking of keeping my Feel Good Marketing Mastermind on open enrollment. So if that's something you're intrigued by, it's $597 a month for 6 months. And then there's like a painful incentive because I love those. And then if you're like, hey, I want to work with Rebecca one-on-one, let's do this thing, let's go all in. I also have a select number of one-on-one coaching spots. So you don't have to do this alone. You get to give yourself a raise, and the way your life is going right now doesn't always have to be the way it is. Like, you get to actually architect your own reality, and it gets to be way more pleasurable and way more profitable than it is right now. And if you're feeling stuck around how to get there, the fastest way to get there is to hire a mentor who's embodying that next level, who you really vibe with, and get in their energy and learn their strategies and like invest in that. It's such a powerful experience. So if you feel like I'm that person for you, there's a reason. Don't ignore it and message me. I'd love to connect and see if it's of the highest and best. And I only take fuck yes clients. So there's that. Hello, Brandon. Also, everybody go watch Brandon's Brandon Marketing Madness happening later tonight. It's going to be a good time. I may make a guest appearance and maybe not. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.